Yo, what's poppin', man? You know what time it is. We in the building. Mr. J Hill, J Hill Podcast, 1% Better. Mr. J Hill Network. You know, I do these entrepreneur conversations, man. We have great conversations, help you get some money, change your mindset, right? So you can get to the bag. This guy to my left, I've been talking to a little bit off camera, and man, I love when I can talk to people who got more things going on than just can offer you a bag, right? Because like sometimes, like, yeah, you can offer me a bag, but who are you as a person, right? So like this guy definitely from what I've seen is a dope person, and I want to introduce to some, present to others, my guy Richard Gilbau in the building, man. Yep. I was like, I knew I was gonna have it, but then I messed it up.
Nah, man, it's normal, bro.
I'm gonna call you Rich for short, though,
it's
man.
It's all good. That's
Richard
good.
Gilbau in the building, man. You say you from Louisiana?
Yep,
from Louisiana. By way of what? Dallas, right now. Yep. Yeah, you do credit funding,
business credit.
So one thing that stood out to me is you said you help husbands and men.
Yep.
Get
funding, scale businesses
to better their life or something like that.
Yeah, what I've really been leaning into is trying to like really get families back together. That makes sense. You know, a lot of times we got businesses and we want to make money, but our families suffer because of that. So I've been thinking more like helping men, helping families really make more money and work less, so they can spend more time as a family.
Wow,
I never really had that. So I think since I always desired it, and now that I have it, I see the gap that we have nowadays. There's a lot of teenagers who don't have guidance. There's a lot of children that's out there, wish they had love but can't find it. I seen this little interview with Young Thug recently saying he didn't get love from his family, so he seeked it from other people, you know. But if we actually was able to be a family, you know, and be able to take care of our children, raise our family, get back to dating our spouses and things like that, I think a lot of things would be better.
Damn, God is good, bro. It's crazy because do you think your why matters? Like, do you think the why matters anymore?
Yeah, I think so.
You do?
Yeah, because I believe if I didn't have a strong why, I wouldn't keep going. You know, because at first my goal was to make money. I started making money, and then once you make money, you get lazy because you're not ready to reach the goal. But if your goal is something bigger than just making money, if you want to, like now, I want to be able to take care of people who I ain't never met before. You know, if that makes sense. They got people that's dependent on me to be successful who I ain't never met yet. So once I reach to the level that where I can go ahead and give back, I can provide food, I can buy a car for families and stuff like that. Like they got people in the future that I'm gonna meet that I won't be able to take care of unless I become my best version of myself. If that makes sense.
Damn, bro, that's so dope, bro. Like when I seen it, I was like, this is my first time seeing something like this. So it's funny because I was talking to my producer, shout out to Alex, and I'm like, man, all of these guys do the same thing, like credit and funding, things like that. But I mean, to paint a picture, not everybody does the same thing because there's so many people in the world, right? But the people that I'm meeting and interviewing, it's like they all doing the same thing. You're the first person that I've seen that had in their body. Like, what does it say exactly? Help husbands and men.
I help husbands between the age of 24 and 54 get access to capital, fix their credit, and grow their businesses.
First person I ever seen like with a specific purpose like that, and I thought it was so dope. And I'm like, bro, that's fire. Man, you've been doing this for a while though.
10 years almost.
10 years. What's changed, man? Like, what's new? Like, it's a different game.
It's always changing. Man. The good thing about me is I've learned how to hire experts. So I've been hiring people who have years of experience already. So they're easy to adapt to the new things. They're already researching. So I'm good at hiring the experts. That's what it is. So yeah, as everything changes, like disputing changes, a lot of people, like credit repair companies specifically, they mainly focus on maybe one disputing tactic. Well, we might do 4 or 5 in the same month. You know, so we're doing a lot of different things.
Damn, like so, and I think I seen a video where it was like, people think like the credit process got to be a long time when it don't.
No, it don't take that. It don't take forever. For some people it do. For some people it don't though. Like we had a lot of people. I had one lady almost done in 6 days, completely finished, everything. A lot of people done in 30 days. We got reviews for 35 days, 45 days. Yeah, we got a lot of people finish fast, but some people do take longer.
I would assume it take longer if like your credit is like fucked up.
It's not necessarily. You know what's crazy is that my profile and your profile can have the exact same things on it from the same place, but mine still might take longer than yours, and I'm the owner. You know, so it's kind of like you really got to know how to hit it from a whole bunch of different angles.
Really?
When you dispute, yeah.
It's crazy.
Not a one-size-fit-all for everybody.
I had my credit fixed one time, right? And it definitely was like super quick.
Yeah.
Like it was quick. I had like a
Yeah.
750. I'm getting Air Max cars. Like it's lit. I fuck my shit up.
Fast,
Now
yeah.
it's like it takes forever to get that shit back in order.
Yeah. Like a lot of times, what used to work a long time ago, people still doing that nowadays. Like if you go on YouTube, like a lot of times people go on YouTube, they don't want to invest in a mentor or they don't want to invest in education and stuff like that. So when you go to the free resources like that, these videos are like 4 or 5 years old sometimes. Or you listening to people who's regurgitating information from 4 or 5 years ago who don't actually do it.
Okay.
So a lot of times they're trying to use old methods that don't work. The businesses do it, the individuals do it, and that's why it might take longer. They're not up to date.
Well, give me some game, bro. So like, we hear a lot of people say you can, you know what I'm saying, mess your credit up, you can get it fixed again. Like, we're not suggesting that, right? Want you to
Definitely not. No,
but
you
for
gotta be
those
responsible.
who did like had good credit, they messed it up. Those cards, like, is it a wrap for me? Like the air, like I can't get an Amex no more. Like, is it done?
Nah, so I don't believe it's done. So for instance, I'll give you a quick story. Whenever I first started my business, I was, like most people, I was struggling. So I didn't make as much money as I wanted to. My bank account with Chase went negative. It was negative like $700. I didn't even know. I was just losing money everywhere. So my account got closed, and because of that, I couldn't do business with Chase. But fast forward to today, I got over $100,000 with Chase in credit cards. So sometimes times heals all those wounds, all those wounds, and a lot of times they write it off as a tax write-off anyway. So they already got paid for it, and it's only a couple $100. Sometimes it's a couple thousand. I got a friend of mine right now, made $38 million last year. Was doing credit repair. Had $100 and something thousand in an Amex card that was closed down, and now he's about to apply again. He should get approved.
Wow. Yeah. See, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I ever asked that in public because I don't want niggas to know. Like,
Yeah.
I was
For
like,
sure.
shit.
For sure.
You give me some. Make me feel better, a little better. You know what I'm saying?
You good. Sometimes time heals all wounds, but at the same time, there's hundreds of different banks out there too. So if you go to Chase and you mess up with Chase for some reason, you ain't gonna do it on purpose. But sometimes things happen. They still got Citibank. They still got Navy. They still got PenFed. They got all these other places you can go to.
Wow. Yo, it's funny. One thing I seen recently that I didn't know about was that, talking about time, right? Things fall off your credit after 7 years anyway.
Yeah, most of the things. Yeah,
Something
unless it's a judgment or a bankruptcy, that take 10 years.
But it still will fall off.
It still can fall off. Yeah.
Yo, this bankruptcy thing. Explain that, because I seen people like, yo, like white people been doing this for years. Like, if you default on things and you go bankrupt, then it just like, explain that to me.
So what I've been taught is that, like I mentioned, I do business credit too. So there's a way that you can have a separate business credit profile instead of having your personal credit too. Your business has an EIN. That's your business's social, just like you have a social. So your business can have credit just like you can have credit. So if everything is in your business name and the business go bankrupt, that's not attached to you. You know what I mean? So that's how Trump or whoever can go and file bankruptcy tomorrow and still go get hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars.
What about people do people go bankrupt like in it, like personally though, or is just?
I believe. Oh, personally, you mean like if I was to go bankrupt personally?
Yeah. Can you do that? Is that a thing?
That's a thing, but that's gonna be hard to come out of because that's attached to you as a person. I mean, you can still get it removed. All that stuff can still come off, but it's a tougher process.
Wow. Okay. Sheesh. So you coaching too?
Yeah, I do coaching too. So, I mean, I coach a lot of people on the side. I don't really promote it out in public, but I am starting to promote it out in public now.
Okay, because I feel like that's where where a lot of the changes come in. Like I don't know,
yeah,
but
sure.
I'm trying to like paint a picture or see, like you starting 10 years ago, and you being in the game now, like social media. It's so many things that has changed. It's like
everything
I don't
changed,
even think we talking about 10 years ago was 2015.
2015, 16, yeah.
Yeah, so Instagram might have been out for like 6 years or something like that at that time.
Yeah, back then, I was really just, it was word of mouth. I was always out there doing all kind of things. So what actually got me into it, I was working in the oil field. I'm from Louisiana, so the oil field is big out there. So I'm working in the oil field. I ended up getting laid off while I was trying to start my first business. So while I got my real estate business going, like I said, I went negative in Chase because of this. My business wasn't growing like I wanted it to. So my credit got bad. When I got laid off, I'm not making no money. My credit
you
got
doing
bad.
credit at the time, or you doing real estate?
I was just, so this is what got me into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't doing it yet because my credit was okay. I didn't really understand the need for it.
Okay.
So my credit was okay, but once I got let go, my credit got bad. I had a 2014 car. It was 2015. I woke up one morning, the car wasn't there no more.
Damn.
They can't get it. Yeah, so all that stuff went on my credit. Credit got bad. I paid the company to fix it. So I'm paying them every single month. The first month they got some results, so I guess that was to like get me in and keep me in. But after that, it wasn't nothing. So I had to learn how to do it myself, and that's what really got me into it.
when you got into it, right? Has it been good ever since, or?
Yeah, it's been good ever since. But I never really formally turned it into. I was doing it, but I still had other businesses too. So this is one of the things that I promote. Like, I never promote just funding. I never promote like just go get credit repair, go get your credit fixed, and go get funding. Because the issue with that is, I tried that a long time ago. The issue with that is that if you don't know how to make money without money, you probably don't know how to make money with money. You got a
Wow.
business right now and you ain't making money in it. If I give you 50,000, that don't mean you're a successful business person now. Now you're gonna put it in the wrong place. You're gonna put yourself in the hole. I'm gonna get paid, but you're gonna put yourself in the hole.
Damn.
So now I'm gonna teach you instead. I'm gonna teach you how to run a successful business. So that's where you get back to the family thing. I want to make sure you got systems, automations, processes, people, all the little small bit boring things that people don't talk about. The things that everybody else do. That's why they successful. That's why I can make $250,000 of money, work 5 to 10 hours a week.
Damn.
With the systems and the people.
Let me ask you this: do you think money can buy happiness?
Nah, I don't think money can buy happiness, but like I tell my children, I'd rather cry in a Rolls Royce than cry in a Honda. You know, but you could buy things that make you happy. But ultimately, once you make the money, like my goal was $10K a month. Started hitting that and I didn't even realize it. Then it was $100K a month. Started hitting that and I'm like, this ain't nothing. So the money is never the goal, but I always recommend like looking at something bigger. Like we mentioned the why before. What else can you do? What can you do with the money? Can you help other people? Is that something that motivates you? I like to help other people. So helping people, spending time with the family, going on vacations, things like that. You need money to do it.
I was talking to my OG, David Shanes, and we were talking about money making you happy or whatever. But he was saying like how it's different things. Like not one thing can make you happy, right? Because you could be a millionaire and feel like you're not driven by nothing, or you're not passionate about nothing.
Correct.
You could be somebody that's full of passion and don't have no money. So it's like it's not just one thing that can make you happy. I never heard it like that.
Yeah, everybody is different. You know, everybody has different things that motivate them, different things that they like to do. So yeah, I don't think money can make you happy, but I think it's better to have it than not have it too.
Nah, facts. And it can put you in positions to, like, I don't know, see bigger things or like get happy, right? Like you can travel the world, you can
the opportunity.
Exactly. Like so I damn man, I think that's dope, bro. So like now we doing so you just doing credit. You not even coaching like that. You said a little bit. But like so you just doing, what would it be, like business to consumer still?
Yeah.
And you making all this money.
It's business to business owner typically, because you know my target audience is business owners.
Okay.
So I'm still helping the business owners, but I still get people all the time who need a car, who just want a house, stuff like that. So I got regular individuals too. And what I do too, there's something a lot of people probably don't do, but what I do is I coach them as well. So even when it comes to credit, you know, a lot of times people don't know what goes into it. They don't know they got 5 things that make up their credit score. They don't know that. So whenever you, like you mentioned, you fix your credit and then it got bad again. What I want to do is when you come to me, I'm going to fix your credit, but I'm also teach you about credit too. This might not be your main thing. You might work at McDonald's or whatever, but credit is something you're still going to have. What I don't want is for you to pay me. I'm going to fix your credit, and then you got to come back later on, 30 to 60 days, because you don't understand what's going on with it. So I'm going to coach you on it too. I'm going to give you a free course. I'm going to tell you exactly what goes into it, how to manage it, how to get a car with one inquiry. I'm going to teach you all kind of stuff because I want to make sure like I change your life when you pay me.
Sheesh.
Yeah, 100%.
I want to ask you something. Go back to when your car got repoed.
Yeah.
Because I feel like some people don't get help because they're embarrassed. Like even me, like I'm like, I didn't even want to say that out loud, right?
Yeah.
But that prevents you from getting help.
Correct.
Like if you can own it and embrace the struggle, then you can get help through the struggle, right? I want to go back to that time when your car got repoed, right?
Yep.
How was that? Like talk to me about that moment in your life.
Bro, it was tough. It was tough. So, you know, I came from, what's crazy is that I was always in the streets. I never really had a family. So I'm taking it all the way back now.
It's all good.
But I was always in the streets. I never really had a family like talking about. When I say family, I mean mom, dad. My dad was never there. He was invisible. My mom was there sometimes. Some years, I don't know where my mama was. I just lived with everybody in my family. So when I get a little older, I'm still trying to hustle, trying to make money however I can. Now I finally get a job, finally get a job. I'm making money. They're promoting me and stuff like that. Moved to the oil field. I'm making money. I'm taking care of my family and everything. Then I got laid off. So at the time, my last little bit of money, that's when I invested in my first piece of education. With my last little money that I had, we bought this little trailer, and I'm sitting down in the eviction court. Now, I'm in the eviction court, and this guy from the church I go to, he was in there evicting one of his tenants. And he saw me in there. This dude called around and got my phone number, and he was like, "Man, were you in eviction court today?" I'm like, "Yeah." They normally see me at the church with this big company truck and everything, and now I'm in there getting evicted. So, he called around. I had just bought this little trailer right after that. Got my number. We didn't have no insulation in the trailer. We didn't have no flooring. And man came and bought insulation for our trailer, just out of nowhere. Just helped out. So like every now and then we go through lives where we up and then we down and we need help. But if we don't really voice that, then we don't know who can possibly help us or not.
Where were you? I want the story. Where were you at when your car got repoed?
So I was at this little trailer. So it was crazy. I took a job at AT&T. I was doing, so if you call AT&T and you had trouble with your phone, I'm the person to answer. I know nothing about none of that. I know nothing about working computers, working two screens at the same time. I come from the oil field, so I'm working hard with my body, and I'm working with my mind, but not on a computer, sitting down at the desk. So you call in, and I can't help you at all. But that's where I was. So I'm waking up to go to this little job that I hate at AT&T. I was there for about 2 months. And I wake up, go outside, the car not there. So ended up me and the wife, we had 2 kids at the time. I got 4 now. 2 kids at the time. Thank you, I appreciate it. We ended up having to move in with my mother-in-law. Me and my wife sleeping in a bunk bed. My children sleeping in the top bunk together. It was bad, bro. I went from making like $6,000 to $8,000 a month. My friend of mine who bought the insulation for my trailer, I'm helping him out with his houses. He's paying me $15 a day. I go from making $8,000 a month to $15 a day.
Damn.
Living with my mother-in-law, sleeping in a bunk bed. It was bad.
Jeez, bro, you look back on those times and you see it now. Like, what you think? Like, how do you reflect on it?
Oh man, I'm happy that I went through it because I'm never gonna let it happen again. You know, I know it put me to a point where I'm like, if I don't make sure I get it done, it's not gonna get done. And if I don't do it, like my family gonna suffer for it. So I gotta be the one to get up and do it. But I get to a point, I'm so like crazy in the stuff that I do, I don't even eat unless I feel like I deserve it. Like if I got a goal that I set, if my goal is set to make $10,000 for the day or something like that, if I don't hit it, I'm not eating. Like I don't feel like I deserve that. I'm not taking no break because I don't feel like I deserve it. So I do all kind of crazy stuff like that. Like I try to implement that same like mindset into my team too. But
What do you think?
different.
Where you think people go wrong? Like you've been doing it for 10 years, right? And you help people with credit. And you know, some people say credit can tell you a lot about a person. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that, but what do you think people go wrong though?
When you say go wrong, give me an example.
Like get this fucked up. Like I'm fucked up. I'm down. Like even like you. Like right. If you look at that person. Like
it's lack of education. That would be one of the things. Like a lot of times we think we know everything. Tell you a quick story. I'm in this. So I go to these events, and every time I go to these events, there's everybody making anywhere from $0 a year to $50 million in the room. There's a whole bunch of people in there, and the guy on the stage is going to ask. He says, I want you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. How good are you at managing a team? How good are you at breaking into new markets? The people who got zero, who got zero experience just starting their business, gonna rate themselves as a 10. People that make $50 million a year rate themselves as like a 3. So a lot of times we think we know what we're doing, but we really don't. You know, so it's the lack of education in my opinion. People don't want to pay for the education. Everybody's skeptical of everything, not realizing that the people that make the most money in the world take the most amount of risk too. People scared and skeptical, but that's what keep you where you're at.
damn, bro. Jeez, that's real, bro. I want to ask you this. Like you said, how long you been married again?
13 years.
13 years.
14
How old are you?
I'm 34.
I might say that you look so young. I'm like,
Yeah,
God,
I'm young.
I'm 34. Okay, bro. I was just talking to my friend about this, and don't have nothing to do with credit. I'm just curious.
Yep.
You glad you went through that struggle, right?
Definitely.
Do you think when it comes to like, I guess, dating, do you think your partner, would you rather your partner have went through a struggle as well, or no, or that doesn't matter? Just curious. This is a random ass question.
I don't know, bro. My situation might be a little different than everybody else. Because while I was still out there, and I'm like this before I even got my first job, I'm out there hustling. I'm trying to do whatever I can to make money. My wife was the one with the consistent job. Before I even got with my wife, she had her own house she was renting. Like, I used to live with my mama behind her. So she was okay with going through the stuff with me because she saw me. She saw in me what everybody else saw in me that I didn't see in myself. She saw a leader. She saw somebody that was going to be successful. After a while, at first, it might not look like that. But after a while, she saw that in me. So she was okay with going through the struggle. Like, when I got laid off, she was the one, I was putting her through school. So when I got laid off, she was just finished school, so she was the one taking care of us.
Okay.
After a minute. So she was okay with going through it too, just because, like, she saw that, she know the vision. She trusts me with you know, whatever I say we're going to do, it's going to flourish.
Yeah, I asked that because I'm like, yo, I don't know if I could, like dating somebody who's, like, had it really good coming up, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, being an entrepreneur, it's ups and downs.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I know that it might be a down. I don't even want to introduce you to, like, struggle. If you ain't been through it, it's like, because now...
You might break. You might fold.
Not even that, right? It's a self-conscious thing, right? Because now, one, I don't know if you can stand this test of time. But two, I don't want to be the one to introduce you to struggle if you've never been. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I feel bad. Like, you don't know what struggle look like, and I'm the one that introduced you to it. It's like, oh, hell no. Now I feel bad. Like, that's how I was wondering.
I don't know. I look at it like this, too, because what if we together for a couple of years and then for some reason, like, business happened?
Yeah.
What if we fall out and then we got to struggle? You know, are you going to stay with me then? Or are you going to leave? I know that I got a friend of mine, had this story. This guy got almost 400 cars now. 400 rental cars. He rents our cars. So his wife that he was with left him right before he blew up. And they had this one tagline that they would always use when they was together. So now all 400 of his cars, he got that same tagline on there. So the cars drive past her work all the time. Well, she left right before he blew up.
Wow.
He make millions a year now. But she didn't. She wanted more, is what she said.
Damn.
Out of nowhere.
Do you think credit can tell you a lot about a person?
Yes and no.
Tell me.
I say yes and no. Yes and no, yeah, because for me, I just went through something. You know, I was always trying to do my best, trying to do everything I could for my family, and then something happened. But some people just get stuff and they just, you know, like, if I give you money and you just don't pay me back because you just that type of person, then that shows on your credit too.
Facts. Okay, because it's funny because I asked somebody, I was like, yo, because you date a girl with bad credit? Like, nah, because, you know, it like, you don't pay them back. It's like, and I'm like,
I've been on both sides, so I don't know.
Just because a nigga got 480 don't mean he a 480 ass nigga.
No, 480 kind of low. I don't know.
I heard some people like, yo, like, I forgot who it was, like, yo, man, I had a 480 and then, like, they got into it and then now they turn their life up, turn their life around. Like you said, like, education, like, I'll never forget. I think my first credit card was a secured credit card, right?
Yeah.
I think I put like $600 on there, right?
Ooh.
And I was young, and I spent the money, and I was like, I don't think I wanted to put the money back on there, something like that. And I'm like, I'll be all right because I'm thinking because I put the money on there, if I spent it, then I didn't owe him anything. So that was my first time like interacting with credit, and like, I think they charged my card off or something like that, and then I was fucked over. I'm like,
with your own money.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm like, it shouldn't be no problem because it's my money. Like,
don't work like that though.
Man,
I never recommend secure cards though either because
you
it's
don't?
I don't really recommend unless you got like a lot of money to put in it because it's your money. For me, I want to use everybody else's money. I want to use the bank money. I want to use OPM, TBM. For me, I would never say get a secure card because usually the limits are low. And a lot of times when you go and get funding now, because this is the long-term play, when you go and get funding, a lot of times they might match the limits that you have. So if you got a $600 card, on your credit, it only shows that you know how to manage $600. But if you got a $6,000 card, it looked like you can manage maybe $6,000. So maybe, like, I don't want to be the first person to give you $10K. You know what I mean? If you only show me that you can manage $600, I don't want to give you $10K. I might give you $1,000 to see what you do with that. So what I recommend instead is getting an authorized user. So build your profile up and get an authorized user, and then do a round of personal funding. Get a whole bunch of personal credit cards after that. And then after you using those consistently, responsibly, then you can go for business funding after.
When you get a bunch of personal credit cards, though, like, talk to me, like, what's the benefit of that? Of course, they'll see it on your credit, but other than that, them seeing it on your credit, because they say you need that to, like, show that you can get more money, but what are the other benefits from it? I
mean, you get access to capital. So the thing is, like I mentioned before, if you don't know how to make money without it, you don't know how to make money with it. If you got this personal funding and you learn how to use it wisely, invest it wisely, and you pay it back, then you just got access to capital that you can use to start growing. Because a lot of times people are not in position for business funding anyway. So like we can try to run it and get you some money, but you might get 10,000, 20,000 or something like that. Versus if you actually do the steps, and you can get 200, 300, 400 pretty easily. But instead, if I can get you 100,000, 150,000 in personal funding, and you got access to capital, now you can go ahead and invest. You can start making money as long as you're paying that back responsibly. You know.
Yo, you've been doing this for so long, right? Debunk some of the like the myths or theories that you see some of the young dudes like the plays, like they like give you a credit play.
Yeah.
Like,
nah, I mean, I'll tell you, there's a couple of different things out there. So credit sweep, I don't really like the idea of a credit sweep. Credit sweep, people do them a whole bunch of different ways. One of the ways that people doing sweeps is called a suicide letter. You heard of that before?
No.
So a suicide letter is where they're going to create a letter, they're going to send it to the creditor and say, hey, I'm going to commit suicide if you don't take this off my credit.
Oh,
Yeah. So actually, like I said, I hire so many people out there in the Philippines. Like, people know who I am now. So I brought one of these dudes onto the team, and he was like, yeah, boss, we never gonna use no suicide letter, nothing like suicide, what's that? He said, yeah, man, we use suicide letters at my last company. I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah, everybody get done real fast. But we had one client that was complaining because the cops went to their house about the suicide letter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so what if you hiring these companies that claim they can do a sweep, or they only charge you, it's $300 right now, clean your credit in 7 days? That sounds too good to be true, huh? It probably is. But what if you got children, then people come into your house because you sent a suicide letter out?
And that got to be wrong though? Like,
It's wrong.
Because if you really not going to do that, that's kind of like, I want to say fraud, almost like.
It's fraud, man. And then they got a human trafficking letter too. You heard of that?
No.
Human trafficking, yeah. So they'll send another letter saying you've been a victim of human trafficking. That's why all this bad stuff is on your credit. Now, the government can see that's crazy, huh?
Yo.
Suicide letters, human trafficking, they got all these different ways that people do sweeps. So I really tell people to stay away from sweeps unless you understand, they tell you the process. Because otherwise, like, you might be putting yourself in a bad situation.
You heard about just recently they had like a TransUnion sweep or some shit like that.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of different methods, and some of the stuff might be legit.
Man,
but
that shit was ass, man. I think somebody did it. I told you I would get my credit fixed again.
Yeah,
somebody did it. My shit went up to like $750 again.
It went back down, huh?
Like a month later, like a couple weeks later.
They get their quick fix, they get their money, and then that's on you.
But in that time, but you know it's funny because even in that time, they say look for the banks that pull from these different credit, right?
Yep.
But it showed me that I don't think the credit score really matters no more.
No, profile is more important.
Yeah.
Somebody with an 800 can get denied. Somebody with 680 can get approved.
Yeah.
Because the profile is structured different.
Exactly.
Yep. So that's why I was mentioning, like, add the accounts, get an authorized user, things like that. We got to strengthen that profile first. That's really the foundation. Like, you really got to strengthen that personal credit profile. The scores don't matter. Like, I get people that come in on credit repair. For instance, I had this guy. He came in on credit repair. He got 100 deletions in the first 30 days. He had a whole bunch of stuff on his credit, but the scores went down a little bit because he was just furious. He was like, "Man, y'all don't know what y'all doing. My scores went down since I started with y'all. I had to go through this big long list showing, bro, you got 100 deletions on your credit." But he didn't understand, and one of the reasons why his scores didn't move is because he didn't have enough positive accounts on his credit. You got 500 negatives and 2 positives. So more people are going to the bureaus every single month saying, hey, this person ain't doing what they're supposed to do, than more people going to the bureau saying this person is actually paying on time. You got 2 people saying good things about you and 500 saying bad.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the whole profile is more important. Like,
yeah, no, that makes sense. Yo, so my man, not too long ago, he had bought a house or whatever, right? And I think he had got funding, but he ain't go through nobody to get funding. I think he had like 50,000 on one card, 20 on another, and like I think a bank might have gave him like 60 or something like that, but he liquidated all of it to pay his expenses.
okay.
Like, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that's a good way when it comes to real estate, or
Nah, not unless it's an investment. For me,
well, yeah, it's an
it's an investment. Okay,
probably.
yeah. If it's an investment, then yeah, and as long as it makes sense, you know. Especially if it's 0% interest, yeah, that's perfect. I help people to do the same thing.
Okay,
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you how to.
that's
get
a smart play because
Yeah, that's a smart play.
Cause like now, like this is one of my more financial literate friends, right? And he was like, man, I don't have nothing now, right? Like I gotta, cause now I guess like things going on with the house that you gotta like get
So I was gonna get to that
approvals
too.
and things like that. And so now you gotta wait for you can even get a tenant
make
in
your
there.
money back.
Yeah, so
Correct. So what I would recommend, I'm gonna go off topic a little bit. T-Pain said that he had $40 million and he lost it all because he was listening to somebody else with bad investment ideas. He bought a whole bunch of houses that was crack houses because the dude said they was gonna go into like nice neighborhoods later on. They still crack houses to this day. Been years. So what I always recommend, I don't recommend buying something that is not producing money right now. Instead, if you're gonna get a couple $100,000, why not use that as your down payment to buy an apartment building that's already got tenants in it, already making money?
Wow.
I'm not gonna buy a single family house. First of all, if I buy a single family house and one of my tenants leave, I only got one tenant, 100% of my income gone. If I get a 10 unit and one person leave, 10% of my income gone. I still can pay my mortgage. I still got my money coming in. I'm still good.
That I never heard it like that. So he had a duplex or whatever, but like you said, he had to gut it out, and
Yeah,
I think he got it for a good price though.
Yeah.
But still, like you said, like
I'm not doing that.
really,
No, I'm not doing that. No, for me, I like commercial apartments, and plus with residential, it's the amount. I want to say that the property is worth what the comps around it is worth. The houses that's similar around it is worth. But with a commercial apartment buildings, it's worth more of like what the income is bringing in. So if I buy a 10 unit today at $500,000 and it's making $50,000 a year, if I increase that revenue, if I increase the rents, stuff like that, and that that building start making 60,000, 70,000, it's just increased its value. So now I bought it for 300. It's worth 500 now. I bought it for 500 in 6 months. It's worth 750.
and then like because people be talking about the like you pull the equity out of it though, and I guess then use that for other.
They can do that too. Yeah, you can do that too. Me personally, I just feel like that's a slow play to me. It's good. I mean, a lot of people do it. A lot of people make money with it. For me, it's just a slow play. For me, I'm gonna tell you how I look at it. If I get 10 houses, I got 10 different roofs to look at. I got 10 different AC units, 10 different properties, 10 different parcels all over the place. If I get one 10-unit building, I got one roof. I got to mess with. You know what I mean?
That's
so
smart as hell.
It's different. So you got to have a little bit more money up front. But to me, it's less work. It's less headache. And for me, I'm all about scale. Like I said, I want to make money without having to actually do work. So if I can get 20 units right here, 100 units right here, in just this one area, if I got to go there, I just got to go to one property. I'd rather do that with one roof or one roof and a couple of roofs in one area. I'd rather do that than have 100 roofs all over the city.
That's smart. Yo, are you because you're helping people get that credit right? You're helping people get funding. Are you also helping them with the like investment side?
The real estate.
Yeah.
Yes and no. Because like I said, I've been doing wholesaling real estate since 2015 as well. So I can help them find properties. I can help them liquidate the cars the same way I liquidate my cars and things like that, and put it into property. I actually can find a property to sell to them. You know, I did that before a lot of times. In Louisiana, I sold a lot of apartment buildings. I used to deal with hotels and skyscrapers too. So, yes, I can help them with that, but I'm not coaching them on that though. That's a whole different thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what about other investments? Because you're getting the funding, like they got it.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna show them how to put it in their business.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna show them is how to find people, how to manage people, how to train people, systems, automations, stuff like that. Really marketing. You know, things that a lot of people ain't not really doing in their business.
Wait, let's break that down. So when you got a business, right, you're gonna teach them how to do these things. What is the first thing you got to teach them?
Marketing. If you got a business, and if you say you have a business but you don't have leads coming in, you really don't have no business. That's the first thing. You need to get more people coming in. More people need to know who you are and what you do so they can pay you. If they don't know you, they can't pay you.
And it's through ads?
Ads, and you can do organic stuff too. For me personally, organic don't work for me. I don't know if the algorithm or audience don't like my face or whatever, but organic don't work for me that good. So that's something I'm working on. But I run a lot of ads. So I do a lot of testing with that, and it's been doing good for me.
Wow. So when you do the ads, like, so you would tell somebody, all right, want to get you some ads. Google, Instagram, what's the best?
So it depends which business it is. If it's just credit repair, I don't run ads for credit repair on Facebook, only on Instagram.
Well, I'm saying like I guess it would depend on the business. I'm saying if somebody coming to you, right, they getting their credit fit, they getting the funding, you helping them with their business. You the first thing you saying like we gotta get this marketing right.
We gotta get your marketing up, and then after that we gotta hire some people. But like it would depend on the business because, for instance, with credit repair, if I get leads from Facebook, I've never really had good leads from Facebook. Most of them, when they hit my sales team, tell them the price, they hang up on the phone, they cuss us out, they get off the phone, they go online and be like, I can't believe y'all charge this much and all this stuff. But for Instagram, the people pay on Instagram. So instead, I'm not going to spend $100,000 on Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to just spend $100K on Instagram. You know what I mean? But for the funding company, I'll run on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So it really depends on the business that you got, because that's going to determine the type of leads that you get.
So how do you, I guess, what who are you using to do the ads? Like, are we doing it
myself.
ourselves?
Yeah, I do it myself.
So
So I got a couple of people that I tap into, like if I got questions and stuff like that. But I've been in the field myself, doing it myself, so I can learn how to do it.
Are you teaching these people how to do it
Oh
themselves
yeah,
as well?
100%, 100%.
Like, what are some, like, give me some game on
So one of the things is that you got to be really clear on your marketing. So for me, for instance, if I'm like I mentioned, I'm marketing to business owners. So in my video, I'm gonna specifically say, hey, if you're a business owner, hey, if you're in the real estate industry, hey, if you're car detailing, hey, if you're making $10,000 a month in your business and you're trying to scale to 50, and this is what's holding you back. Credit is holding you back from getting funding to grow, or blah blah blah. Like I'm gonna say all those specific things at the beginning of my video because I'm calling out the person that I want to talk to. If I just go out there and say, hey, I do credit repair, call me. It's like, that's okay. Everybody do credit repair.
So in an ad specifically, like I'm trying to paint a picture. Like, how are you when you're doing these Instagram ads? When you walk me through it, like, is it a specific market that you want to market to? Like the specific age? Why? Like,
No. I'm not doing all of that. No, we don't need to do all of that. I'll let the system figure that part out. And then once I get those people in, especially when you're just starting, you don't know what your market look like. You don't know the people who seeing you. They're gonna look at you. They're gonna look at your video. They're gonna see how you talk. They're gonna look at your face. All these different people are gonna be determine if they want to do business with you. So I'm gonna show you exactly my ads that work, and I'm gonna coach you on how to record it the same way I record mine, using some similar words. But still, my audience might be 40-year-olds and yours might be 30-year-olds, based off of how you talk or what you dress and what you wearing in the video, stuff like that. So, but you still want to be yourself. You still want to be authentic. And once we get that data in, once you start closing deals, I'm showing you how to track that. So now you know if I got 10 ads, like I got 60 ads about to start running for just credit repair, and another like 60 for funding. What I'm doing is testing that out. I want to see which ad is going to give me which clientele. If I'm doing, let's say I got 5 different ads running, and then one of them I'm not getting nobody. 2 of them I'm getting people. I got $2,000, but the $2,000 that I made came from one client, versus the $2,000 I made on a different ad was from 5 clients. That makes sense. That means that this one ad, I know I'm talking about a lot.
no, you good. You good.
But that means this one ad that gave me the $2,000 client, I'm gonna scale this more because I want to see if everybody that come from this ad gonna pay me $2,000, versus me getting 500 of these $250 people. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of testing, and then once we figure out who's buying, we can see all of that data. You know, so it's really about tracking that information. If you can't track it, that was one of the things I had to learn because I spent like $100K in ads without even knowing how to track it. I was just doing it and seeing like, okay, my sales team made this much, just how much I spend in ads. That's good. Then I started learning how to actually track the ads and see who's coming from what ad. Are we getting chargebacks from this ad? Like people get good results and then they still dispute it. They still dispute their money. So I want to know, are you all of y'all coming from this ad? Am I getting no shows from this ad specifically, or are they coming from all over the place?
And is it a system that you can track it through?
Yeah. So I do a lot of stuff through my CRM. It's called Reconnected Revenue.
Okay.
And we also use spreadsheets. So I use Excel too. And the reason being is because on the software, you can't put every single automation in there. But in a spreadsheet, so let's say hypothetically, one of my automations, as soon as somebody pays, it goes straight to the spreadsheet. So I know I don't have to look in the system if the team don't tell me, because sometimes people pay throughout the night and they don't tell the team. So now I could just go open up the spreadsheet and I say, okay, we got 10 people paid overnight. This is the person that it came. This is the ad it came from. This is the person it's assigned to, the sales team. This is how much they paid. All that stuff is automated. So now I can just wake up every morning and just look at that spreadsheet. I know what's going on.
Okay, cool. That's step 1, marketing. Number 2,
step 1 is marketing.
is what?
And then this team. You don't want to be doing everything by yourself.
Okay.
So you got to get a team. If you're doing credit repair specifically, what I coach people on is getting at least a salesperson, one salesperson, and one disputer, especially if you're just starting.
How you get a good salesperson? So I'm assuming you tell them go overseas.
Yeah, I got all my salespeople. Everybody's overseas for me.
How do you get a good sales, like a good closer or salesperson that's overseas when they don't even speak out like?
Yeah. So first thing I'm gonna say is that I don't think they got no good ones. You got to make them good.
Wow.
You got to make them great. Yeah. You be looking. A lot of times we look for good people and great people, but if they were so good or great, they wouldn't be looking for a job. They're working somewhere. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you got to find them, and then you got to cultivate them. You got to turn your people into you. So what I do, one of the things I do is every morning I'm with my team. Every morning, 8 o'clock to 8:30, I'm doing sales training with my team. So you know how to talk. You know how to handle objections. When you talk to people, like a lot of times, sales get a bad rep because a lot of people do it the wrong way. What we want to do on a sales call is actually determine if we can actually help you, and then we also interviewing you. I want to make sure we actually want to do business with you. I train my team on telling people, no, we ain't working with you. So, but I spend my time with them. I turn them into me. So like I mentioned before, when I try to make my mindset, like I'm not eating unless I reach my goal, I'm trying to make my team do the same thing. I'm gonna help them with their personal development and everything. Because you can make money for the company, and then once you make money and you at home, you got a drug addiction, your family not happy. Now your business life gonna suffer because of your personal life.
Okay.
So I'm coaching them on all of that.
All right. So give me the game. What are like? You use Upwork, Fiverr?
I use online jobs. Onlinejobs.ph. You heard of that before?
Nah.
Ain't nobody talking about that.
Okay.
That's a cheat code. So onlinejobs.ph. Probably 99% of my people came from that. Onlinejobs.ph for Philippines. So it's mainly just Filipinos on there.
Wow. Okay, so that's how we gonna get the staffing. You said you suggest 2 people, either a
At least 2
salesperson,
to first start, yeah. So
and
a salesperson and a disputer if you're doing credit repair.
and they know how to do this. I'm assuming.
Yeah. So actually, it was crazy when I first started hiring disputers. My second disputer used to work at the bureaus. Used to work in Equifax.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had people that was in the building. So when you send your letter in, if a real person looked at it, she might be one of the people to look at it.
Okay.
So now I know if you don't send your letter in with certain stuff on it, then they might just ball it up and throw it away. This is a long time ago.
Okay.
Now, yeah, so you can find people with years of experience, but still, they're still not going to be great.
All right, so we got the marketing. You want to get somebody on your team.
Yep.
What's next?
The next is going to be tracking your stuff. If you got marketing coming in and you got a sales team closing it, you need to be tracking to see where these leads coming from. Because now you can't scale if you don't know where you're getting the money from. You know what I mean? If you got 5 different ads running and you closing, let's say $5,000, but you don't know which ad's closing it, you wasting money on probably 4 of them. So instead, I want to figure out which ad is working. There's a lot of stuff, huh? But I make it super simple.
No, it's fine. Let's go through it. I
Yeah.
want somebody to watch this. Even this is my goal. Even if it don't do like million views, right? I want somebody to be able to watch it and actually get
some
the value and apply
Correct.
it. That's why I'm asking. I
Yeah.
want to run through I'm gonna take my time. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
So all this stuff I'm telling you right now, I tell everybody the same thing. And every time I tell it to them, they do it and it works. So I'm gonna give you another quick tip. When you hiring salespeople, like I said, you want to turn them into you, but how do you do that? First, especially if you're doing it by yourself right now, you don't have a salesperson, close all the deals by yourself. But while you're closing them, have your Zoom open on your computer, record yourself closing them.
That's smart.
So now when you bring a person in, you don't have to spend every single day, all day with them. They watch your videos of you closing.
That's
They hear
smart.
exactly what you say. They hear your tonality. They hear everything. And then once you record that, you can record yourself talking about the recording. So, hey, this is why I said this in this call. Listen to what they about to say next. This is why they said this, because I said this. I led them to this decision on the phone. Stuff like that. So now you bring somebody in, you got a course. You training your people.
That's fire.
So
Okay.
we're gonna automate all of that. We're automating the training, we're automating everything.
So let's go back to the tracking.
Yes.
What are you using to track?
So I mainly use so we have a specific code, it's called a UTM code, and we put that in the Google ads. The Facebook and Instagram ads. And that is gonna let me know in my reconnected revenue in my CRM that this lead right here came from this ad specifically. So if you don't know which ad is coming from, then you don't know how to scale.
Okay, reconnected revenue is a CRM system. Is that like, are you like white label it or?
Yeah, it's white label. It's Go High Level. It
Okay.
just has all my automations and all my stuff in it. So, like, if somebody signs up, like, say I'm doing coaching for somebody or something. When they sign up, depending on which program they're on, I'm giving them a funnel. The same funnel I use. I'm giving them the automations, every single thing I use, the email, the follow ups, everything. They get everything. So all of that's already built out in the software. So as soon as they get on, they get all of that, and it just all they need to do now is just do the videos exactly the same way I tell you to do it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at it, and if it ain't good, I'm gonna tell you delete all that.
All right, so we got, first thing you want to do is marketing, right? The second thing is you want to like hire your team.
Hire your people.
Third thing is tracking. What's next? Is that's it or?
The fourth thing, scaling. That would be the next thing. So once you tracking everything, then you start scaling it. But when you're scaling, you have to start watching it. You got to start paying attention. So really, if you're paying attention, everything, if everybody's tracking, everything that you're doing right now is leading to you being outside of the business, working on it. Because now you have the marketing done. Your training is automated. When you bring a salesperson in, your training is automated. Your disputing, you should be hiring somebody who has years of experience disputing already, and you can give them more game and stuff like that. And now, while they're closing deals, while they're disputing, you're looking at your ads, you're tracking, and then you start scaling. You start recording more ads. The ad that's working the best, you want to record similar ones to that, and some that's completely opposite, because you want to see what actually worked the best. You know what I mean? So then you start scaling.
So you tell me if somebody watch this right now, right, and they do everything you just said, they could really make some money in their business.
They can make some money.
How much money do you think they need, like off top?
Man. So When I start a salesperson off, it's $4 an hour and 5% commission. So they might work 40 hours a week. That'll be $160 a week plus 5% commission. So $160 a week. That's what, $640 a month. And then your disputer probably be about $4 or $5 a month too. $4 or $5 an hour. Too.
Are you using any like tracking systems for them? Because I know sometimes I heard
100%.
they work 15 minutes and then 45 minutes they ain't doing shit.
Yeah, if you're not tracking them, then you're gonna be losing money. So I use Hubstaff. Hubstaff is what we use to track the people's time. Hubstaff also takes screenshots of their computer. So when they're working randomly, so this is how I actually caught people stealing time. When I was recording the course, quick story. When I was recording the course, teaching people how to find VAs and manage them and how to interview them, how you put your job post out and all that stuff. I'm also showing them Hubstaff. I'm like, okay, y'all, so whenever you're looking to see if somebody's actually stealing time, this is what you want to, And I start finding people stealing time. While I'm recording, it was crazy. I recorded this on a Friday. The video didn't save. I fired that person as soon as I found out they were stealing time. On the Monday, I'm recording it again. I found somebody else.
Damn.
Yeah, so you really got to track it. Once you got the people, you got to track it. Because if you leave people up to themselves, people not gonna do what they're supposed to do until you got really loyal people.
Nah, that's fire, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. So again, so how much total though? What would you say? Okay, let's say I'm starting my credit or funding business, right? Like out the gate, how much you think I would need for? And how long do you think it takes to be successful? And how much would I need over that amount of time?
So if you're just starting it brand new, I would say probably like $5,000 would be like the very most. That would be like the very most.
$5,000.
$5,000, yeah.
And how long would that last me?
Probably at least the first month or two.
Okay, so you think I can get my business off the ground in 2 months?
You're gonna make money. Oh yeah, definitely. Because you're gonna start running ads. Like you're gonna get first. I mean, we also gonna do some organic stuff too, but you're gonna start touching people who ain't never seen you before, using my stuff that already works for me. You know, we get hundreds of people that sign up every single month, and we don't charge cheap. We're $1,000 to $4,500. So you're gonna get the same people that they're gonna see my ad, they're gonna see your ad saying almost the same exact thing, and we're reaching all these people. So like if we're putting $50 a day in ads, that's $1,500 a month. But all you need is one client. You know what I mean? You got 2 clients, you're in a positive for the month. You paid your salesperson, you paid your disputer, and you paid all your marketing. You got 2 clients. In 30 days, if you can't get 2 people, you probably don't need to be in the business.
So you charging somebody $1,000
to $4,500
to do their credit?
Yeah.
But this also comes with teaching them as well.
Yeah. So I do have it depends on which program you get on. So if you get on the standard, the $1,000 program, you do get some free stuff. You get free courses and stuff like that, but you don't get the whole credit coaching.
But I've heard like people charge $300-something to do credit. Like why is yours $1,000?
So a lot of times people that charge that much, they either just getting started or they might not be tracking their numbers. You know what I mean? How can you scale? How can you pay ads? How can you get people if you ain't making no profit? For $300, how you profiting? And at the same time, like your process can't be as big as mine. I might have 10 people on my dispute team. You can't afford that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I can do 4 or 5 things at the very first day when you first start. We can do CFPB, we can do Metro 2, we can do Factual on the very first day. I can have another team member calling the bureaus for you. I have another team member doing secondary bureaus and CFPB because I got the money to do it. I got the profit. I can put that back in the business. I don't mind losing a little bit of profit to get people more results. But you can't do that if you ain't charging enough.
Damn. Okay.
So that's one of the first things I teach people on. Because I know a lot of people, every time I talk to them, they're not making like the type of money we make and working the type of hours I work. So the first thing I look at is how much you charging? How many people you getting in? How you marketing? Okay, so you need to hire. I'll show you screenshots right now in my phone of people that message me like, bro, you changed my life. All I did was hire these closers. I did exactly what you said. They closing deals left and right.
Damn, that's fire, bro. So you said you just get into coaching, right?
Yeah.
Like, but you don't
I've been coaching, yeah, but I didn't really put. The reason why I didn't fully put together a coaching program is because I want to make sure everybody get all of me.
Okay.
You know, because once we start doing this, it's a little bit of intricate details in it. Like everything is fully laid out, it's fully planned out for you and it's simple, but you still might have questions. So I want to make sure I can give you my time.
Okay, because I'm like, yo, how you don't have no offer or nothing, like.
Yeah, no, I got an offer. Definitely got an offer.
What is it?
It's $20K. So it's $20K, but you get everything. It's pretty much done for you. It's a business in a box. It's everything. The automations, the systems, the people, how to find the people, how to manage, how to train. I'm gonna even train your salespeople for you, so I know they know how to close deals. I'm gonna just make you find them.
So I give you $20,000.
$20K.
You just give me a business.
Pretty much. Yep.
What do I do though? I got to do
You
something.
record the videos, you put the ads out. You invest your money on the ads and in the people. You got to pay for the systems. I'm gonna give you the system. I'm gonna give you the automation. You just got to pay for it.
But I give you 20,000. You can.
And I give you everything. Peanuts. I paid $250K for this information.
Damn.
Yeah. But what I teach is not just for credit though. Like I use the same stuff in other businesses. In my funding company, in my real estate business, the same is all the stuff I'm teaching is not gonna be just for credit. So you're gonna get in credit and you're gonna make money and you're gonna want to do something else too. Now you know how to set all this stuff up. You got the system already. The same software I'm using that I'm giving is the same software I use for other businesses too.
All right, hold up.
It's a crazy offer.
No, hold up. You say you for the people, right? All right. What can you see that? How long it say we've been recording? See the numbers
52.
moving? Huh?
52 minutes.
52 minutes. We've been recording for an hour.
Yep.
If somebody watched this, there's a lot of information.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody watched this hour and 50 minutes in. I want you to bless somebody.
All right, what you got?
20K is a lot, but I'm just saying, like, I want you to bless one person. If they watch this, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm gonna let it be organic.
Yeah, for sure.
If somebody hits you like, yo, Rich, I watched this podcast. I don't know.
But I got somebody. I can do it.
Tell them to do something. What you think we should? What
So
should
first
they do?
thing I would say, you got to go follow me on IG.
Okay.
And that's why I want you to tap in that. So, I want you to go to IG, message me on there, DM me the word mentor, and my team gonna talk to you. We're gonna get a whole bunch of people in.
Choose one person.
And we're gonna choose one.
Business
person.
in the box, bro.
Business in the box.
Shake.
Let's do it.
Don't.
Let's do it.
Sheesh.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
I ain't gonna clip this part. They gotta find it. They gotta find it.
Yeah, they gotta find it.
That's a lot. I mean, $20,000 is a lot.
Yeah, 20,000 is a nice bit. It's a lot to some people, but at the same time, like somebody else just told me the same thing. But I'm like, bro, you know, people charge $35K for a podcast. I'm telling them about giving you $20K to change your entire life. I'm giving you systems, automations, people. Like this is life changing information. I paid $250,000 for this information, for this info. I'm giving it to you for 20. People charge $35K just for a podcast.
Bro, one person, bro. You gotta be
It's good. It's good. I got it.
I'm dead ass, bro.
I got you.
Sheesh. Damn, bro. Okay, so you it's like a done for you business.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is crazy, bro. I don't even
Done
know.
for you.
I feel like we just gave
It's a $50K offer, really, to tell you the truth. I'm just doing it for 20.
How many people you didn't got do that? So
I got
far?
so I'm working with 3 people right now.
This is your first time doing this?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, I've been coaching for a minute, yeah, but like I said, I never really brought it out to the public.
Okay, so
So
that's
I'll be doing it behind the scenes.
so like you've gotten 3 clients so far.
Yeah. I got to tell you the truth, a lot of people know about this program because I've been in a lot of rooms lately. I got about 15 people ready to sign up right now.
Really? That's fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's and you use fan bases? You ever heard of that?
I have fan bases, but I never used it yet.
I haven't. I don't think I used it yet. I sent out a couple links, but I didn't get a
I
bite
never
yet.
used it yet.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, I actually got with them because they're supposed to be able to finance. So the people who want to get the 20K offer, they should be able to finance.
that's why I got it. Yeah, exactly. That's why I got it too. Because I was wondering, like, man, shit, with fan bases, you might get them.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be super easy then. And then at the same time, if you don't have that, I know how to get you funding. Let me get you a credit card. You can just swipe a card.
But you gotta have
pay
good
the
credit. You
card
gotta have good personal credit for that too.
If you ain't got that, I fixed that. I got everything. It's the one. It's done for you.
Yo, is it bad to have multiple people working on your credit?
Yes. Yeah, I would say yes because if I send a letter and you send a letter at the same time, the bureaus might call it frivolous. They might just throw both of them out. Yeah. Because you can be saying different things in your letter than I'm saying in mine too. And like, why are we getting 2 different letters at the same time? You didn't do this?
Yeah.
Who did this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they might just throw both of them out.
Okay.
I would say don't do it.
That makes sense. Cause I think I told you I got somebody. My man, it's my man too. I fuck with my guy. But I think it was like we in second rounds of disputes. I'm like, bro, why we got?
Sometimes it take long. Sometimes some people it might take longer, you know. And it might not be the person, it might not be the method, it might just be your profile. Because at the same time, like for instance, a lot of times people might come to us after they get scammed by all these other companies, but they done been through 5 other companies before. 5 other companies sending out all these letters every single month, don't know what they're doing. Now the bureaus are used to you sending letters. Now they just know you're gonna send frivolous stuff, and it don't matter. You ain't got no fire behind you. Like you're gonna send a letter. If they don't do nothing, you ain't gonna do nothing about it. They just gonna say it's verified. So with us, when you come to us, we might have to what's called reset the profile. We might have to reset everything, and then we're gonna do some super aggressive stuff, and they're gonna be like, oh, something changed. These people doing something different over here. Oh, we might have to pay this person.
I think we gave him. I think we gave him enough game. What y'all think? Y'all think they got? What you think, man? I think we gave some game.
Yeah, I think so, man. If y'all got some in the comment section, though, y'all leave comments. I'll come pop on the video, still answer questions in the comments.
Okay. I think, bro, this is thorough.
Yeah, I try to be.
I like
I
that.
try to give as much info as I can.
Shit,
I don't want to
man.
overwhelm the people, though. You know, I can go into all kind of different details, but I want people to actually get results. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why I don't really even do consultations no more. Like I used to do consultations $500 for 30 minutes. But once you get off the consultation with me, you got more questions. You know, if I showed you how to fix this, if I showed you how to hire a person right now, then you probably gonna have more questions after that. Like, how do I manage them? Okay, my person did this on the phone and he having trouble with this. How do I do this? So now, because you don't know sales. Now I got to teach you sales too. So I wouldn't even do like some things I don't do because it ain't gonna benefit them the most.
But I mean, you gotta start though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta start. So like,
Yeah,
if
for sure.
you teach me how to hire somebody, bro, I can learn how to like. I might not know how to manage it,
Yeah.
but nigga, like nigga, shit.
Yeah,
like,
no. Even if you don't know every part of it, like if they just watch this video, they can get some stuff right and start making money. You know what I mean?
damn, bro, you should probably start a podcast.
I know.
It's funny
We're
because
working on it.
I went to your page and I was telling my producer, I'm like, yo, he's probably one of the first ones who page like just is well organized. I'm
Yeah.
like, you could tell like the color core, everything is perfect.
Yep.
So nah, man, I appreciate you for pulling up, bro.
Man, I appreciate it.
Let the people know how to follow you, how to tap in with the credit services, also how to get your offer too. So
Yep. So y'all can follow me on all the platforms. Richard Gilbau. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, all of that stuff. Richard Gilbau. You're gonna have to put that on the screen because they ain't gonna know how to spell it.
no, I got you for sure.
And then if you're interested in the offer, if you want to get that one person that we're gonna do this for, the whole business in the box, the whole everything from A to Z, just DM me the word mentor. You're gonna have a lot of y'all DM me. So my team gonna talk to y'all. We're gonna assess y'all situation and we're gonna see who we can help out.
Who would be your ideal person that you would pick?
It would probably be somebody who already got one going, who already started, not somebody that's starting from scratch. Because somebody starting from scratch, a lot of times, especially if it's your first business, you're not gonna be able to implement stuff like I want you to get the fast.
Damn, man, it's like
People gonna move too slow. I want you to get results right now.
that make me feel bad because I'm trying to help somebody. It's like
No, it's
somebody that
fine.
already
Like,
got.
It depend. It really depend. Because my team, we're gonna assess the situation and we're gonna
Okay.
see like this person's going through this. Let's see if we can do it for them.
Yeah, I want
Be
to
fine.
help somebody get out there, feed somebody that's down and.
Oh yeah, I definitely do that too.
Okay.
And then it's not even just credit repair because I teach people how to start businesses too, like how to get clear in your mind on what type of business you should start. Like everybody want to start a business. We're gonna start talking again.
No, it's all good.
Everybody want to start a business, but you got 25 different ideas in your head, and you're trying to do all these things at one time. You ain't gonna get nothing done. We only got 100% of our attention. So if you're doing 10 businesses, 10% of your attention going to each one of them. What if you focus 100% on one business? I heard somebody tell me a long time ago. They said if you ain't making $1 million in one business, why you got multiple? You ain't maximized the one yet. So I help people to get clear on that idea, like which business should I even start?
Is that the same way of like same thinking of because like you can have one business but have multiple ways to make money in one business?
Nah, that's different.
Okay.
It's fine because like we do the same thing. Like one client can come to me for credit repair. We can still get you funding. We can build your business profile. We can do coaching with you. I can help you invest in real estate. Like we can do a whole bunch of different things for that one client. But but multiple businesses, that's different.
Okay,
Like,
but even
yeah.
all of those things, you need attention almost.
You need
like you need people. You need like literally
Just
like
marketing. That's so. If I say, hey, if you're a business owner, you're looking to get fix your credit so you can get funding, so you can grow your business. I know you're a business owner. I know you need to fix your credit. I know you need funding, and I know you need business. You need to grow your business. That's 4 of my services right there. But I just talked to one person. So instead of me marketing and finding 100 different people to sell 5 different things to, I can find 5 people and sell them 10 different ways. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. I'm gonna put into another analogy I always use: car detailing. Let's say with something small like car detailing, you go to these people, let's say an elderly person house, and you cleaning their car for them. Now you notice that the numbers on the address on the sidewalk is not sprayed. You can spray that for them. That's another service. You notice that their patio, their parking lot needs to be pressure washed. You can pressure wash that. You notice their grass ain't cut. You can cut their grass. Their hedges ain't trimmed. That's landscaping. Their house need to be painted, or their house need to be pressure washed. You know, you can service that same client 10 different ways. You know what I mean? So if you do create different products, that's fine to create different products. I just wouldn't create a whole bunch of different businesses because now you got a million different ways. You got a market. You got a whole bunch of different ad accounts. You got all that other stuff. Instead, you can have your one salesperson sell all of those things to that one client that you're talking to.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And then what I do too, like I'll bring salespeople on and then I'll train them up to a certain point and then have them leaders over different departments. So like right now when we're starting to do the coaching, my team already knows we're doing the coaching. My team already knows everybody's reaching out to us already for it. So I already have people in place that's going to be the team leader over that department who's going to manage these people. Now when I bring new salespeople on, you already know how to do it. You're going to train them. And then I'm going to monitor your progress. You know what I mean? So now I'm automating that too.
I'm gonna let you get out of here, Rich. Yeah, I appreciate it again, bro.
Yep.
Mad game, bro. Mad gems, yo. Somebody get this money, man. Somebody get this money. We definitely gotta run it back, man. Yo,
For sure.
my guy Rich, J Hill podcast. It's a wrap, guys. We out.